line.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Play action now, Murray. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and short. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Ravens will go on offense. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Hey.
First snap, and Lamar's going to throw. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Still has some space inside the 35. Modest gain here on a run that ends with him going out of bounds. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that first down, and he went and got it.
First down, here's Lamar. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Hey,
Man in motion here. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get back up 5 yards.
Hey, report! Report! 180! It's up! It's up!
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's on the move. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Lamar out of the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now! Let's go!
Let's come in here, Brock. It's Murray. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he's brought down after a short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10, Murray. That throw behind his intended target.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
19 tight.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie. That's what that whole... screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down. But even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Jackson, quick pass wide. Touchdown, Baltimore. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And it's no good. He missed the extra points. Rain, slick conditions, maybe making their presence felt as they fail to add another point on. And he'll probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Return starts at the 3. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he goes out of bounds after taking it up to the 40. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field. That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And that one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 3rd and short. They send the tight end in motion. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He puts some air under a deep throw. This is caught inside the 15. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. Jackson yet again. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Jackson's going to throw again. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Backed up now after the penalty. It's third down. Lamar throwing again. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Caleb Farley has it. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those off.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. After the sack, another pass on second down. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're stuck behind the sticks on third and long. Bennett. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And that brings up fourth and long.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. This complete to Colt. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run here on first down. And he makes it to the start of the red zone down at the 20. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Oh, what a stiff arm. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
It's a design boot. He rolls to his right. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 12. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His third total score in this game. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens bump the lead up to 13 points. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, first and 10.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Murray on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Now Murray. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
You know, that's one of those plays when you call it, you expect to get decent yards every time. Seeing it stopped at the line, man, that's deflating offensively.
Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Back to the air, Murray. Buys time, rolling right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
First down, here's Lamar. Hauled in left side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Working inside the red zone. Throw left side, caught by Davis. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Drops back. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. So now from a bit further back, here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And he gets him around 6 there. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now Murray on the play fake. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Carolina in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Call it 32 yards on the punt. And they're going to take over possession. On 1st down, they'll run. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning a game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, I think it's sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Culp with a catch. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. It's the Ravens with only a yard to go here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. Here's Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down. Into the hands of Culp. And this one does not go far.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Hey, middle. What is up? What is it?
And again, it's Jackson. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense. You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They'll stick with the ground game here. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Looking to throw. Finds Sanders. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
One last play before the break. On second down, it's Brooks. Still going past the 40. And he gets this down to the 38. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Harrison Mevis to kick off for the Panthers.
Mevis ready to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. And look at this return. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Vacates quickly left side. And a man is there to knock that away.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Going to Harris to start the half. Across the 45 and still going. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Harris once more. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running it after the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Lamar now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Blitz coming, Lamar. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
He takes off left on this second down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Now Jackson on third down. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. First down throw for Jackson. Caught near the goal line. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Jackson throwing for it. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further.
That's about trust. Trust in your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the give, it's Brooks. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Escapes the pocket. He'll get this one to Brooks. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, it's Murray. Legette's got it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it inside the 10. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And the Panthers leaving their guys out there. Look at this. They're trying for 2. He's throwing for it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. And he's out the clear. Reaches the 40. At the 20. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
Here's the lone back on the handoff.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
They've got a man in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be Panthers football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Brooks on the counter. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Outright, Leggett makes the ground. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready.
They send the tight end in motion left. Back to the air, Murray. That's complete. Here's Brooks. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my loss.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Roquan Smith with the pick. There he goes on the right side. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Go.
Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check go.
Murray looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This, our last play of the quarter.
Here we go. Set. Panther 11. Panther 11. Get up.
On 4th down, here's Murray. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. So after that, we'll change the ends of the field and change offenses. They'll take over when we begin the 4th. It's the Ravens with possession and a big enough lead already, they can probably coast the rest of the way. First and 10 now from the 30. Lamar off the play fake. Pass complete to Walker. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Working inside the red zone. Buying some time left. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Now here's Lamar. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Touchdown, Baltimore! Another two-point try coming for the Ravens. They bring their tight end left. And he's got a man, complete. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They send a man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He finds Sanders. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 43. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Throwing here, Murray. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. On now comes their punter. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
This complete to Culp. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Jackson now on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 40. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Buying some time right. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, Kate, that is just an awesome job by the defense. We talk about it all the time, pursuit and effort, pursuit and effort. Pursue, and they rip the football away, and then the effort for the big return on the fumble sets that offense up in primo position.
Looking for the end zone. full extension, and he brings it in! And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has it at the 11. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Play action now, Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. That's Jonathan Mingo complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Murray. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Murray to throw. Still has some space inside the 35. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Let's go.
1st and 10, Murray. This one's caught. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. From the red zone now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he drives this forward to the 6. Offense up to the line fast. Back to the air, Murray. He has the Carolina touchdown. Mevis now for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Panthers cut into the lead by another point. Mevis ready to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Now with 2:09 left on the clock, we got a timeout from the defense. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Now, just before the 2-minute warning can hit, Brock, whistles and a timeout taken by this defense.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Now he takes it, and that will not be enough for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Ravens getting closer to their 13th win of the season. Jackson on 3rd and 1. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Throwing this back in the end zone. Ooh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. First throw for the backup now. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that one's incomplete, pretty fortunately so. That was a big risk, nearly an end zone turnover. Instead, it brings up 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Pass play to call on 4th down. Throwing deep for the end zone. And oh, he got it. Interception. Caleb Farley has it. And the Panthers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. And I guess they've had enough of this possession. They've got the punter out there on first down. And he doesn't put much height or distance on this one. And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
No, we changed it. Shut up.
Here's a give up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Come on, set.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. deep shot. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Has it down close. Touchdown, Baltimore. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Ravens 62, Panthers 20. Justin Tucker.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. No, you're not seeing things incorrectly, folks. You do not need glasses. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on first down. Fair catch is made, a yard or two short of midfield. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. All right, one more snap to play here. Receiver in motion, going left. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown, the knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Charlotte.